Good morning, Southwest. Today is Monday, March 31st, and this is Tiger Talk.
In the heart of Minnesota where the eagles soar high, Southwest Middle School, shining like the sky. In the halls we roam free, learning life every day. With our friends, it's a breeze, together we'll find our way. All Southwest, we stand strong.
I hope everyone is able to have a nice weekend, and today is the last day of March. Here's a quick look at this week's Tiger Talk agenda, but like always, let's please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And of course, our mission is still to ensure individual academic, social, and emotional growth that leads to engaged citizens and lifelong learners. And of course, the best way for you students to reach that mission is to exhibit our school's 4 core values each and every day. And our new Southwest Standout student is someone who does exhibit these every single day. And congratulations to Bengal team's Zach Scholl, as he is this week's Southwest Standout student. Big thank you to Zach for being such a positive influence on your peers. You also got the Bengal team 50 bonus points for fourth quarter. Even though it is technically March, we are going to enter into April circles. So April's theme is all about Earth Day and citizenship or community service. One group that has done a great job with this is Miss Nelson's advisory class. They spearheaded an eyeglass donation earlier this year where over 93 glasses were donated to those in need. Nice job, Mrs. Nelson's advisory. We'll also want to finalize your goals for fourth quarter and update your attendance and grades as we are already in the second week of the fourth quarter. And congratulations to these 4 students as they are this week's drawing winners for having 2 or less absences for semester 2. All right, and just a reminder, our goal is to reduce the average tardies per class every week. This week's data shows that 6th graders will be on the gym floor on Thursday. 7th graders just missed that mark. And always just make sure you have dry gym shoes on when going down to the gym floor. All right, and all year we've been talking about being to class and being to class on time and how important that is. If you have excessive tardies, Mrs. CO2 has sent you an email letting you know if you have past restrictions and or after school detention, which is on Thursdays. Students, as we enter into the last stretch of the school, just a reminder that the Media Center in the mornings is a great place to go if you need to do any retakes or take a test maybe that you missed from the day or week before. And this week's happenings around Southwest takes us to Purple Day, which is an honor to celebrate those living with epilepsy. So pictured here are staff and students who wore purple to support those with epilepsy. Our second happenings around Southwest takes us to the 7th grade art room, where the art students here have been working on papier-mâché Greek vases. Those look pretty fancy. Nice job, art students. All right, students, once again, just a reminder that cell phones and other electronic devices need to be stored in your lockers during the school day. And just a reminder, as the weather gets warmer, we need to make sure that we are following our dress code. And a good rule of thumb is if you don't want to see me wearing it in school, you probably shouldn't be wearing it in school either. And students, please, let's make sure we keep our hands to ourselves, whether we are friends or dating someone. It's hard to believe, but the K-12 Albert Lee Student Art Show is back again. This will run from April 3rd to April 26th at the Albert Lee Art Center on Broadway. The grand opening is this Sunday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Come in and check out all of the great artists we have here in District 241. And students, if you have orders that will be delivered to the school, they will be delivered next Wednesday. Orders can be picked up from 3 to 6 p.m. Messaging will also go out to families this week in regards to this as well. So students, besides next Wednesday, you can mark May 2nd on your calendar, as this is the day we do our pies in the face, and if those 2 top earners actually want to shave my head. Also, students, just a reminder that Chromebook insurance does not cover intentional damage. So if you throw your Chromebook down the hall, you punch the screen, or someone kicks it, that is not accidental. It is intentional, and you will be charged. Here's your weekly reminder, students. If you are in need of any of the following hygiene products, to go ahead and fill out a Tiger's Den form. Form is completely anonymous, and the items are free due to the generous donations of our community members. All right, and we don't have a fourth quarter update here, but we do have our winners drawn. So just a reminder, first place was the red team from third quarter, second place was blue team, third place was Bengal, and fourth place was Siberian. So the following slides will show the winners from each team. Only today we will have our 6th grade advisories or learner support classes come down. 7th graders, you will wait until tomorrow to come down during learner support to get your prizes. And because these slides go through quickly, advisory teachers, you may want to pause during your team so students have a chance to look. Here is a quick look at the overall team cup standings. It is currently the red team in first place, but the blue team right behind them. And this Thursday, we have our last evac or fire drill. Just a reminder, an evac is called when there's a need to move people from one location to another. It's a pretty typical spring week here in Albert Lea. Exciting news to share, though. We had a wrestler, Landon Strum, who placed 6th at the regionals last weekend in Windham, which means he qualified for the state tournament over the weekend. Big shout out goes out to 7th graders Avery and Travis as they were nominated and selected for Southern Honors Band, which is made up of about 100 students from 27 schools. Their concerts was a couple Saturdays ago and did a great job. And a big shout out to 6th graders Charlotte and Bryn as they participated over the weekend in the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade ACDA Honor Choir Concert. All right, and because spring sports season's just started, we have no home events for this week. However, green highlighted items here are the start of practices. So after today, all of our spring sports have officially started. But if you're still interested in joining, it is not too late. Well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. You have yourself a Tigerific week, everyone.